right, before we hop over to Webster's laboratory, I'm sure something mind altering is cooking up here. We have to go to a much more uncomfortable subject. Over on X from Webby himself. So, if you've been following, you know that the state of Connecticut lied about postponing the chemical spraying in our waterways until 2026. Regardless of local and now national public outcry, they decided to rush ahead and poison our rivers and lakes with Dequat, a chemical that is estimated to be up to 200 times more toxic than glyphosate, banned in Europe, and proven to be harmful to humans and wildlife. Before I read on, I would believe that the Nestle guy saying water is going to become the most important commodity is an indicator of what they really intend to do. I think it's a cover. Now, I'm crazy. All opinions for entertainment purposes only. But I think they want to control the water supply because food's not enough. But that's my personal opinion. We've got eyes on the water and a team of people working behind the scenes on multiple fronts. And those involved in this assault on our water will regret the reckless decisions they've made. Now, I don't know if this applies, but whoever's try to get a notice of liability, whoever signed the go-ahead on that, I believe, now I'm not positive, but I heard you serve them with the notice of liability. It makes them accountable for their actions, not just, oh, I'm signing it, who cares? Smart meters. I learned about it with smart meters and the cluster of brain cancers at that college. God, I would look into the notice of liability movement personally. This issue has obviously become deeply personal for Webby. They've written articles to discredit me, call me a conspiracy theorist spreading fear-mongering misinformation. We should just wait 20 years like we did with Roundup and then go, oh, that shit's bad for us. But we're going to keep selling it. How about they just hate everybody and don't care as long as they get paid? And maybe the greed and handouts that government officials participate in should be removed from them. Criticizing me for refusing to sit down, shut my mouth, and trust the experts. Well, we know how far experts have got us. For them to think that such things would scare me off was a gross miscalculation. We are here because I believe Webby putting his status, he's putting his money where his mouth is what I think. And he's just been nothing but kind to this channel. We don't know him. There's no actual connection here. I just think he's great and has put stuff in his bars that the general public is too pussy to talk about. Because they're real subjects. I mean, they need addressing. But it turns out you got to have some rap artist fucking tell us about it because everyone's too scared to question the system because, oh God, I don't want to offend Big Daddy government. He might take away a privilege. Maybe you should learn what your natural rights are and you wouldn't need other humans to dole out privileges to you. I digress. For them to think that such a thing would scare me off is a gross miscalculation, he was saying. It was never about him. It was about protecting the state he calls home, the people, the animals, and the water. They think we'll accept it for what it is and walk away defeated. They miscalculated on that one. Nah, I mean, I believe lyrical content alone kind of proves Webby's passion for subject matter. He's consistent. We'll give him that. This is far from over. God, I hope so. I hope not. I mean, I believe this is the kind of stuff that can get other people. Come on. There's an army of gray hairs calling their local representatives bitching and complaining about dogs barking down the street. How about we weaponize that against the people that would sell out, like, the water? I'm pulling for the fish, not the person who's getting kickbacks from the dumping of the chemicals. This is far from over. And remember, this isn't just about Connecticut. No, because I saw this down southern in the Everglades, and I saw some footage them talking about it down there. I think in one of Webby's other posts. I highly recommend giving him a follow, checking out what he's got to say. Several other states have already sprayed this year or are planning to, but the fight has to start somewhere. Well, at this moment, I wish I would have sold out so we had a bigger voice. Because this, we would join right in with Webby on this one. We are, but the 30 views this will get over a year isn't going to help us. You know, the algorithm doesn't like anything close to actual truth. It likes pre-planned ideas to move the hearts and minds of the citizens in a direction. I don't think Webby sings about that, and I don't think I talk about that ever, so no. Algorithm gonna hate this one. Stand up for your communities and don't back down. Be brave. Be a motherfucking American. This isn't about politics, it's about water. And if that isn't a fight worth fighting, then I don't know what is. And you are easily able to go in and look at some of this footage and find out what the hell's going on out there. To cut that depression, I mean, that dog is working at double time. That is adorable. Can't be all destruction, man. I wouldn't want to get out of bed in the morning. Webster's Laboratory, Chris Webby. I don't even think I've ever seen it. I'm pretty excited. This is brand new for old Rollen. Let's go.
Welcome.
Oh, shit.
I'd like to welcome you all to Webster's Laboratory.
What a damn young man. Well, then I didn't realize really what kind of time machine I was getting in here. I am more than impressed the stance he's taking then. Because he's been in the game long enough, I'm probably sure he could do whatever he wants. Speaking up on a subject that important, that's incredibly cool. But man, he's looking young here.
Welcome. I'd like to welcome you all to Webster's Laboratory. I'll be your host for the evening. Chris Webby, if you didn't already know. Step right in. Let me show you around real quick. Let's cook some shit up. Yeah. Is that verbal visionary, criminally literary, spit it clever, bitches Webster, you could check me on the dictionary. Under author credits, I'm the author, get it? Mine sharper than a cutlass that I'll saw your head with. So authentic, Donald Trump is my apprentice. Shaved his fucking comb over off his head and made my exit. They can't see me, cause me see dyslexic. Cooking acid tabs into my omelet during breakfast. 3 moves in Tetris, nah, but I got a triple stack. I'm talking E-pills till I can't remember jack. Shit, rolling with aliens like Men in Black. Reppin' for Connecticut, run and tell Kemba that I'm a dirty dog, down to fuck your lady raw. Roll a J, a sour D, get twisted like a crazy straw. I'm a mother.
You know, the guy making that grinding video's come a long way. I am so impressed. For real. Because you could let all of these ideas be your one-trick pony. And lyrically, sometimes Webby delivers on all this. But to think about all the subjects he's actually enlightened us on. Truth that needed to be said. For me, it's the ethyl oxide line, right? In Raw Thoughts 5. Literally got me doing the gig. Very impressed. I mean, the song's cool. You know, He was really humping on that lady there.
Your sour D get twisted like a crazy straw. I'm a motherfucking beast off the leash until the obituary say that Webby is deceased. Killing beats, call a priest. They can't censor me, cause if they try, the whole fucking song will be a bleep. I'm a chief like Squanto, skin tone Blanco. Rolling on these bitches with better stats than Rondo. Rolling up cilantro, rolling in a Bronco. Running people over like it's Grand Theft Auto. CT to Cabo, I'm killing them with hot flow. Getting paid and spending more money than the lotto. Easy. Yeah, it's that wacky, highly underrated rapping Caucasian. I'm not in it for the fame and the money, but shit, I'll take them. I've been waiting here patiently while others got big. Now I'm like, pick me, coach, I'll slaughter these kids. I'm so hungry you could hear my fucking stomach through my ribs. Calling dibs on the title, let me show them what it is. I'm wrecking tracks, doing shows and getting cash. I'm triple X, way too big for any freshman class. It's in my repertoire, every single bar is hard. Spitting fire like I'm the human version of Charizard. A super smash brother, make that money stack, brother. Stick my dick in instrumentals till I'm on my last rubber. Motherfucker.
I gotta admit, he wants to game it, fuck it, or smoke it. I mean, I will say, at least in figuring out the cipher here, the layers are there, you know. We know what he's, the subject matter is not complicated. Not here. Not at all. I would say this position over here, a lot more complicated. This position is pretty simple. From missionary and on.
What? Long as I can bust a nut all over a dragon, and I'm bouncing with a couple sluts. Not to be derogatory, but you need to drop it, shorty. Take them panties off, I'm in that ass like a suppository. Pop a 40 and chug until I'm puking all over the rug. Never sober, rolling the bud. Master of the multi-syllable raps. No one's iller in fact. With a precision Reggie Miller would bat. I'm just a Looney Tune, way more rude than you. And if you don't like what I'm doing, sue me, dude. I haven't ever and I'll never give an F word. Cooking shit up in the lab like Dexter. So, boys and girls, 6 mixtapes deep, and I still haven't lost my touch, as you can see. You know, I just really want to say thank you to everyone who supported me thus far. I feel like it's really time to take this shit over. Ninja swag, bitches. So again, welcome to Webster's Laboratory, and have a lovely fucking day. Yeah, 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 yeah.
That looked pretty good, too. I mean, yeah, a couple things looked really good. But what do I know? Just going back a ways, Webster's Laboratory, Chris Webby, really, we're here talking about a much deeper subject. And I think the best part of that is, yeah, all of this lyrical content put together, here's the person we get today. Now, I heard a few bars along the way about growth. And maybe that's the problem with the cult of personality. They put so much value in authority and daddy government that they can never grow because they're always in an infantile state. Treat me like a child, system. But now you got other people who have come, where is he grinding on that girl? I'm just saying, to be fair, come a long ways, forgive the pun, but you know what I'm saying, to be able to, no, there is this truth we exist in. I like to do a little something, so that is a hell of an image. I mean, I don't know. Sex and violence all in one shot. But to go from there to back over here is just an impressive thing. It's nothing but respect for this guy. Totally entertained by this guy. How about that? Webster's Laboratory, Chris Webby. I am off to the grind. Probably see ya Monday. Today was just a bonus. Oh my God, and we got a half-hour reaction on this protest song that we can't put up till Tinfoil Hat Tuesday because it went off the rails. Robert, it went off the rails. I didn't think it was that deep in content. You want to talk about depth? You want to talk about range? Kids in cages is not enough for me, especially when they all do it. It was tough. I got ranty. Who knew? Later.